I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with this business, career, this relationship. This might trigger a few people saying this, but what if that's a load of rubbish? What if you do really know? What if every time you say, I don't know what to do, you're overlooking something? What if every time you hear the thought, I don't know what to do, it's a chance to go deeper? I've been working with people for a few years now, and almost every time someone says, I don't know what to do, they actually do. I might say something like, but do you really not know? Are you really sure about that? And they pause for a second, and suddenly an answer is there. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Or sometimes I keep digging deeper. But what excites you the most? What would really make your heart sing? And they tell me not about something new, but something that's been quietly whispering away in the back of their mind for perhaps years. Sometimes there might not arise an obvious practical answer to the question, as in start this particular business tomorrow or end this relationship now, but there will arise a conviction to explore options or have a real, authentic conversation. Because we have to admit, when we ask the question, what do I do? This assumes that we're actually going to be honest with ourselves. This assumes that we're going to come up with a God's honest truth about what's in the depths of our souls and what would make our hearts sing, even if it scares us. So, we have to ask the question, am I really being honest with myself when I say, but I don't know what to do? Why wouldn't I be honest with myself, you might say? Because there's a character inside of you that's frightened. They're frightened that if you speak your truth and show up in your full authenticity, they'll get hurt or abandoned. It's like there's a scared child inside of you, linked up to your nervous system, that's afraid that if you dream big and commit to your vision, there'll be pain and suffering. When you hear the thought, I don't know what to do, it's a chance to go deeper. It's a chance to realise you're not the character in the story, in your thinking, that's looking all over the place saying, I don't know what to do. And you're not the stress response in the nervous system that's firing off when you're identified with this prison of conceptual confused thinking. There are loud thoughts in your head and a character in those thoughts that you can identify with to be you, but they're on behalf of a fear story. They're on behalf of old conditioning from your childhood or adolescence, old strategies attempting to keep you safe, loved, or not abandoned. Let them natter away and do what they're going to do. Let the bodily sensations associated with those stories be there and dance and morph as you just be that being space for these thoughts and sensations to appear within. Be knowingly the allowing, aware spaciousness that the thoughts and sensations appear within. Be knowingly your deeper self. Pause for a moment. Listen to the inner stillness. Listen to the inner silence. Do you really not know what to do, or is it in there somewhere? Is it about to pop up out of nowhere when you stop comparing yourself to others? Has it popped up out of nowhere before when you were going for a walk or driving or in the shower, and before your mum, dad or big brother's voice came in saying, that's ridiculous, and you wrote it off for the 100th or 1000th time? Because there are two outcomes here. Either you really do know what to do. You do know an action that would be on behalf of your deepest love and truth. You do know what really excites you the most and resonates with your soul. Or, right now, there isn't a specific action to be taken, and the only thing is to be. And that's just perfect, because you realise so much of the doing that's going on in the world is on behalf of fear, lack, and scarcity. So much of the doing doesn't come from a deeper place of peace or inner freedom, and that there is a peace in just being. And you know what? Going to that peace of being might just be the most significant and important thing that you could ever do, because actions that come from peace and inner freedom are the only actions that can truly bring peace and freedom into our business, careers, relationship, and into the world. So when you hear the thought, I don't know what to do, it's a chance to go deeper and ask the questions, what if I did know? What if there were no limits? What if I just take action despite feelings of fear? When you hear the thought, I don't know what to do, there's a chance to see that you've been identified with a story in your mind about a character that's running around trying to figure it out, trying to impress someone or make someone else happy or keep itself safe. And you can say thank you. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. But I don't need you anymore. I see that I am more than the story, more than the character. I see that I am this limited awareness that this story appears within. And when I know myself as this awareness, and I am with the stillness at the core of being, ideas soon arise from the stillness, and the body is compelled to move as a natural expression of the one life. And I act in accordance to this deeper recognition of myself beyond this limited character entity in the mind that says what I apparently can and can't do. And I recognize the past as a collection of memories, conditioning, and emotional responses that I am more than. As I move toward my true heart desires, I can be the space for the inevitable triggers. I can expose all the old fear stories and release all the old traumas to reveal an even more accurate expression of the love and fulfillment that I am at the deeper level. If you'd like to inquire about potentially working with me, go to speaktoalex.com.